What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This here's Legitical Response. We cover political news. We keep you up to date and keep you informed with everything that the government does, or at least we try to cover everything the government does, but the government does so much stuff, we can't really cover all of it. I would be here all day, 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, 285 years per life, and I would never be able to cover everything. I may have exaggerated on my life expectancy a little bit, but you know what I mean. But what's up, y'all? How the hell's your day going, by the way? I hope y'all having a pretty good day. We doing all right over here. We trying to maintain, and oh man, this world is getting so crazy, y'all. I'm still going over the House Judiciary Committee hearing that we had, and man, dude, the Democrats are insane. It's like, oh gosh, what are these people thinking, right? Like, President Biden does something that's obviously a crime. We all know it's a crime. In all honesty, I know I said yesterday that, neither one of them should be charged, but, if any of them should be charged, it should be Biden. It shouldn't be Trump, because Biden's was a lot more egregious. I mean, let's compare and contrast right quick before we get started. Trump had his in a safe. Biden had his all over the damn place. Trump was president with plenary power to declassify stuff and took documents with him as he left his presidency, which all presidents do. Joe Biden, however, at the time he took the documents, was never president and probably took those documents illegally. So Biden stole the documents and Trump took his documents with him when he left. So the Democrats, they love to use whataboutism. They're like, oh, well, what about Trump? Trump did this, Trump did that, Trump blah, 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 blah. No, dude. Leave Trump out of the Biden investigation. And the Democrats seem to love doing that a lot with everything. Check this out, you guys. Hunter Biden declines invitation to testify on Capitol Hill. Huh. Well, what do you mean by that? He just had his closed-door deposition, right? Well, get this, folks. Now, we all know, I've explained it several times, that when anybody goes to testify in front of Congress, they always go for a closed-door deposition. They get interrogated by congressional investigators, right? It's not the Congress people. It's investigators that work for the congressmen, staffers, or whatever you want to call them. They go in, they're generally lawyers, right? And they question these people about, whatever, whatnot. They do their investigation. Boom. Then they write up their report, and then that's given out to all of the committee members. And then the committee members go over it, and they get their questions. They talk to the investigators, and they figure out what's what and what they want to ask. And then everybody that goes to the closed-door deposition, they then schedule a committee hearing, right? A public committee hearing. So you have to go to the closed-door deposition. You give your testimony, right? Then it's wrote up. All the members of the committee get the testimony, the deposition, and then they go to the public committee hearing. Every single person that testifies to Congress does this, right? And then Hunter Biden wanted to, he didn't want to do the closed door deposition because he's like, oh no, Republicans are going to twist what I say, and they're going to lie, right? So then he laments after they threaten to hold him in contempt of Congress, busts into the contempt of Congress hearing that they're having. It sits down, then leaves when Marjorie Taylor Greene goes to speak, which no surprises there because she destroys Hunter on all kinds of stuff, by the way. If you don't know who Marjorie Taylor Greene is, she is the GOAT. She is one of the great... She's awesome, y'all. Look her up. Check her out. She's great. But Hunter Biden, he laments. He finally goes to the closed-door deposition. Blah, 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 blah. So, now they schedule the public committee hearing And now Hunter Biden doesn't want to show up to this. Guess he's scared of the cross-examination. He knows Marjorie Taylor Greene's going to be there. He knows Anna Paulina Luna is going to be there. He knows Matt Gaetz is going to be there, Byron Donalds. All these people that he is obviously scared of because they're going to ask some really, really tough questions. And he's dodging y'all. Check it out. Hunter Biden's attorney has informed House Oversight Chairman James Comer that the president's son will not accept the committee's invitation for him to appear at a public hearing, according to a letter obtained by CNN. Yeah, this is a CNN news article, y'all. In case y'all think I'm constantly reading just right-wing news. No, I read mostly left-wing stories, in case you were wondering. Yeah, we try to offset our bias a little bit with that. Last month, Hunter Biden spoke at a closed-door deposition before the House Oversight and Judiciary Committees about his foreign business dealings as part of the Republican-controlled House's larger interest in pursuing his father for a potential impeachment. Or they could have just said, for their impeachment inquiry. Trying to stretch the story out or something, I guess. Republicans are still planning to hold a hearing next week with 3 other witnesses they've interviewed as part of their inquiry into President Joe Biden, House Judiciary Chairman Jim Jordan told CNN on Wednesday. The attorney, Abbe Lowell, argued the hearing is not a serious oversight proceeding, right? Because it has to do with the Biden family, it's not serious. It is your attempt to resuscitate your conference's morbid inquiry made for right-wing media circus act. Right, yeah, they don't want to get to the bottom of the absolute influence peddling that was going on. They just want a media circus, which I can't totally rule that out, to be honest with you. I ain't gonna lie, you can't totally rule that out. Of course they're trying to do their impeachment inquiry. They're trying to do their oversight. But, you know, if you can sneak in a circus act at the same time, why the hell not, y'all? They do it every single day. Calling the invitation a Hail Mary pass, Lowell wrote. I thought even you would recognize your baseless impeachment proceeding was dead. In his letter, Lowell also criticized Comer's decision to invite some of the discredited business associates tied to the president's son to the same hearing. He argued if Comer was serious about holding an oversight hearing to address alleged influence peddling, the committee should invite Jared Kushner and members of the Trump family alongside Hunter Biden. Now, CNN, they just had to throw in discredited. Like, okay, who are these discredited people, right? Like, Devin Archer, who has proven to tell the truth? You mean that discredited person? Or Tony Bobulinski, who back, 2017, said that Joe Biden was the big guy. And I think that was proven as well, wasn't it, CNN? Huh, imagine that. So, who are these discredited people? Because Devin Archer and Tony Bobulinski, they've been proven right so far. So who is this other person that we're talking about? Maybe the guy that's in prison. Right? So they lump all 3 of those in. Love how CNN loves to skew stuff. But at the same time, here we go with the same thing the Democrats are doing. Hunter Biden's lawyer is now, what about Trump and Jared Kushner? Right? Like, what does that have to do with Joe Biden's impeachment inquiry? Right? He loves to say, if it was a serious impeachment inquiry into Joe Biden, you would get Jared Kushner here to talk about Donald Trump. What? Yeah, these people are insane. They love deflecting, and they love to try to throw you off the trail by saying, what about Jared Kushner? Well, you know what? Democrats had full control of the House. Let's see, what was it? For 4 whole years, 4 consecutive years, until 2022 from 2018. They could have investigated anybody and everybody related to Trump. But did they do it? Did they call in Jared Kushner? No, they didn't do that. You know why? There's absolutely no evidence whatsoever. Otherwise, they would have done it. Do you really think that if Democrats were offered a chance to investigate something pertaining to Donald Trump that they wouldn't have done it? Abbe Lowell, you're full of shit. Lowell said that the president's son answered every question Republicans had for him in the 6-hour closed-door deposition, and Lowell even used Comer's own words against him to argue that a hearing was not necessary. In January, Comer said, "All we need are people to come in for the deposition, and then we'll be finished." But hang on, Hunter Biden is the one that wanted to come in for the public committee hearing, isn't it? He's the one that refused to do the closed-door deposition. And now that Comer wants to do the public committee hearing, all of a sudden Hunter Biden doesn't want to do it. I wonder why that is. Could somebody explain to me, maybe somebody out there in the comment section knows exactly why Hunter Biden doesn't want to come for the public committee hearing? Does not want to get cross-examined by Republicans and put on a pedestal by House Democrats. I would love to show up for a public committee hearing. For anything, it don't matter. Get into my past. I don't care. I've done some dumb crap. I've gotten arrested before. Who hasn't? Well, I'm sure there's a lot of people who haven't, but you know what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Lowell also said he and Hunter have a court hearing in California that conflicts with the date Comer requested, but that the scheduling conflict is the least of the issues. Yeah, that's the least of the issues, right? Because it's probably BS. There's probably no court date. But, that's just my speculation. Don't take my word for it. Ask a lawyer if you need advice. In response to Lowell's letter, Comer told CNN, "I'm confused. I thought they wanted a public hearing." Same here, James. One of the witnesses who was invited to next week's hearing is Devon Archer, a former Biden family business associate who testified behind closed doors last year that nothing of importance was discussed the 20 times he recalled then Vice President Joe Biden being placed on speakerphone during meetings he participated in. Yeah, he said nothing was of importance was discussed. You're totally right. But what he did say is that, oh yeah, Joe Biden was the brand. That's what they were selling. That's what they were getting paid for, to use Joe Biden as a political piece to pressure companies like CEFC and Burisma, who Hunter was on the board of, and put pressure on the American government, Joe Biden, to get the prosecutor fired. We all know that story, right? Well, you're not getting $1 billion unless you get the prosecutor fired. Yeah, we all know that. Democrats don't know that because they don't want to know that. Because they don't want to know just how corrupt Joe Biden is. They don't want to know how corrupt his family is. They were so mad when the Hunter Biden laptop story came out. When it actually came out, not when it was first reported on, but once we saw the details and Marjorie Taylor Greene started showing some pictures that happened to be in there. Yeah, that was kind of another GOAT moment, but it's like, But I'm glad she did it because I laughed my full head off. I don't know about you guys, or if you even know what I'm talking about. Go look it up. Marjorie Taylor Greene, Hunter Biden laptop committee hearing. Just check that out. You will be pleasantly surprised, by the way. But yeah, they're just insane. There's so much deflection going on here from, Joe Biden taking classified documents to Hunter Biden selling his dad's name, essentially. Yeah, we all know what went on with that. Why would Hunter Biden and James Biden need 20 shell companies? That's insane, y'all. Over $30 billion moved around through these companies. Yeah, it doesn't look good for Joe Biden. Of course, we don't have the smoking gun, but to be honest with you, if you put all the evidence that we have right now, Screw these public committee hearings coming up. All the evidence we have right now, you put me on a jury, I'm going to say, no, this dude's guilty. Influence peddling, impeach him. That's my opinion based on the facts. Republicans have seized on Archer's testimony that Hunter Biden sold his father's brand around the world to enrich the Biden family. And oh, how the Biden family has been enriched, hasn't it? $30 million. Another witness is Tony Bobulinski, who has levied unproven allegations against the president that other witnesses have disputed. What was that unproven allegation again? The one that was proven as the big guy? Yeah, there were other allegations that certainly are unproven. But so far from what we can prove, Tony Bobulinski has been 100% correct. You see what the mainstream narrative machine tries to do. They try to skew it. They're trying to twist everything like, oh, these people are unreliable. They've been disproven. They've been debunked, y'all. That's what CNN's trying to tell people. But I'm sorry, CNN. The facts are out there, and I am going to excoriate the shit out of you now. You need to stop lying to the American people. If you tell the truth, your ratings might just get a little bit better. And the third is Jason Galanis, who is currently in federal prison for his role in an unrelated fraud scheme. Yeah. These people love fraud, don't they? The back and forth between Biden's legal team and House Republicans has been ongoing for months. When Republicans initially subpoenaed Hunter Biden, Lowell said his client would only participate in a public hearing. When Republicans were poised to hold Hunter Biden in contempt of Congress for refusing to comply with the subpoena for a deposition, the two sides came to an agreement on a deposition. Yeah, they start threatening you with contempt of Congress. Hunter Biden shouldn't have took that bait, by the way. In my honest opinion, if I was Hunter Biden, okay, my dad's the president, right? And Merrick Garland is the attorney general. House Republicans can submit any contempt of Congress recommendations to Merrick Garland that they want. Merrick Garland can choose not to prosecute. Merrick Garland would most likely look at the case and be like, okay, well, he's got some tax evasion stuff coming up and some other charges. Yeah, we're just going to leave this alone. We're not going to prosecute this. And would have thrown it right out. No, but that would look bad, wouldn't it? Yes, it would look bad. But it's just funny watching all this stuff, watching the Democrats whinge all the damn time. It's just funny seeing some of the stuff they come up with to deflect, right? It's like, oh, well, Trump, Orange Man is bad. Yeah, can you prove Orange Man bad? No, it's just allegations, right? Unproven allegations. Like CNN said, and they're unproven allegations. That's the whole thing. That's what an allegation is. It's unproven. It's an allegation. Sorry, I don't know if y'all caught that. I kind of glazed over that part where they said unproven allegations, Tony Bobulinski. Yeah. Of course, CNN, yeah, it's an unproven allegation. Look up the definition of allegation, by the way. But that's all I got for this one, y'all. I want y'all to let me know what y'all think about all this down in the comment section. What do you think is on Hunter Biden's mind? Why is he not wanting to go to this open door, the public committee hearing? Why the hell are they trying to deflect so much? What's really going on here? Is Hunter scared that he's going to slip up and something's going to come out at this public committee hearing? Or is it that he just, he's innocent and can't be bothered with some BS? Let me know what you think down in the comment section. That's all I got for this one, y'all. I want to thank everybody for watching. I sure do appreciate it. And I appreciate everybody coming over subscribing from Timcast. That was great, you guys. Thanks to y'all out there for that. And y'all try to have a good day and be positive. Peace.